Good morning and thank you for joining us in a morning of iBrand Daybreak. Hope you had a great weekend. My name is Uche Zoe and this is how we kick off for the new week. So many things went down last week and over the weekend, like the federal government and the NLC and the TUC going back and forth, coming to an the United States, an enemy state. That's a lot if you understand what that means. Hopefully it doesn't degenerate. But of course, these are and more information all packed up for you on today's edition. Like I said, I will be driving this train with you today. When we get back from this quick break, we'll bring you top stories. Do stay with us. To workers was 250,000 naira. The NLC in a separate statement. These figures, however, do not account for the additional cost incurred from missed travel opportunities for business and leisure, all the expenses related to legal advice and private agencies involved in visa processing. Morocco and Algeria topped the list for the highest number of visa applications to the EU. And more than 18 Nigerian girls whose age years have been rescued from human traffickers in a daring operation by local security guards in Ghana. Lost into prostitution. The girls, who were trafficked from various states including Imo, Plateau, Benue and Anambra, revealed harrowing experiences in a viral video. The suspect, a Nigerian man, has been arrested and is currently in police custody. Chairman of Nigerians in Diaspora Commission, Abike Dabiri, said the girls were rescued after a tip-off by NIDO, the umbrella body of Nigerians living in Ghana. The victims were said to have revealed that they were beat.
Mac right here, and you are watching iBrand.
Doctor, and keep watching iBrandTV.
Hi guys, Gwen Halley and this is iBrand Television.
My name is Ambrose Akachukwu.
I want you to keep on watching IBrandTV.
Keep on watching iBrandTV.
Hi guys, Monica Africa season 4. I'm a singer and I watch it.
Keep. And
Hypertension is a major risk of disease requirement and blood pressure is a still at a organization 1 billion people are known to have hypertension, and the figure is estimated in Nigeria. The population is an analytical study published recently. Of globally in 2007 had hypertension with a prevalence rate of 26.4%. These are projected to 1.54.
And you're welcome back. Listen to us for today. Labor on a minimum. While demand an equivalent of $165, the state governors on their part said that they could not, which is proposed to government for pre-2,000 naira. It was gathered that the organized private sector OPS government offer. This more associations. I'd like to get your reaction to the entire back and forth between the labor, the TUC, and the federal government. Last week we saw a total shutdown of the systems, the entire country. Sector everywhere was down. How
that such amount being paid to the list of the places, let alone taking them to their sustaining their families. I will say this. I view the whole thing from different perspectives because we've lived here, and over the years, the said money has not been paid, even as at when due. State governments have not paid. So many state governments have not paid their workers for the past 7 months. Needless that are involved here. We live in Nigeria, and what that means to me is that if we are demanding for pay rise, we should make sure that they have been paid. When they're not paid, are you saying you want to gravitate to another industrial action? The issue is here, to me, is let's press. If the government had said we are paying 62,000, press for it to be paid as at when due. Many people have interacted actually didn't know that the 62 naira is not actually the amount that will be paid to all workers, different categories. Let us clear here. We are talking about the least workers, and the least worker, we might need to name them, those with SSC, the gardeners, the drivers, the least workers, the cleaners and all that are paid to them because they are the least workers in the office.
Different grade levels.
The 11,000 is not for the all categories. No, it's in different categories. We are talking about 62,000 naira for least workers in the office.
Okay.
And actually agree that it should be paid as a when due, because 30,000 naira was what was on before. Now that we heard that 7,000 naira, they've not received their pay as at when due. 7,000 naira about years ago. Amount of 1,000.
Let's talk about, because you did mention agree.
Yeah.
I have other schools of thought have also the fees from the point of NLC and the TUC are demanding. Get a pay rise at this time. That's a very high level.
Yeah. I think this is the first in the recent times with situation around us.
That being said, this is a question that, or a matter, and being addressed the government, talking about sequence that would come these
the pay rise. Yeah.
And why do you think that is?
The too few goods, because that's exactly hyperinflation. Okay, because if you go to the market today, what you get, so okay, and that measure is what is killing our economy as we speak, and is more purchase power of any. So many goods they have to purchase them. Nobody's thinking about that. So we're all thinking about pay rise. Begin to make choices among many other things that are available to you. And they give value to what you have in the market, because it's all about cost of living. That is the basic consequence here. Factors are not met. 2 pieces will go for about 500 naira. Less. Compared to the goods it can offer. Because we are still having it, we keep while you have recently the chop na money. Right.
Teaming young persons.
That's right.
These or these
Right.
teaming young persons.
That's right.
These or these the labor is I don't want to survive, but why do you think that is?
You see, it's just like the understanding of our present situation. the more money you have, the more you make in getting economic goods. But that's not the truth. What should be fighting for now, because whether you like it or not, the economic of every cash we have in our pocket is how much to getting something from the market. Okay. But if he couldn't get it, the value is not. And how does that come? At this point, our agricultural approach is very low. Yes, give it to insecurity, give it to people's like going to agricultural sector, give it to banks sector and all that. Labour should actually approach this from, if you pump more money into people's pockets, it makes sense. I should at this point begin to pressure either loan or incentive to agricultural sector interest. Now, begin to put farmers and all that, encourage them to do more. Then begin to meet, what is this protection agency. Every other goods and services.
Okay.
Okay. So if Labour would want to do, yes, asking for pay rise is good, but to an extent. But let's say as we speak, if government pump so much money into people's pockets, they can still not make or meet up the economic demands of their families, because the goods are so few in the market. Because every goods, every money you have is just to meet your primary need. And what are the primary needs? Buying, selling, leading your family and yourself.
Okay, wrap up like this, because when the first negotiation happened, Labour agreed to call off the strike for days, that the federal government would react. Might have to come back in full force. 5 days. And working days, or thereabouts. Yeah, either today or tomorrow. Do you see any here?
Look, relapsing your strike, ongoing strike, to further create ways for negotiation is good, so as not put the total activities of the country. But what, like we are saying, unless you've derailed from point or try to look at efforts government has made. I'm not saying government has done so well on approach towards paying workers and all that, because we are not, look, I think the points many governors are missing, if 62,000 naira, all of them, 36 governors said they can't pay 62,000 naira, and some of this is affable in the sense that, look, let's come a little hard on the governors. Their domestic animals don't on amount of money. Turkeys, they don't feed on such amount. So they feed more. How much more an individual who has this? But that is just by the way. We are looking at, look, if agree such a, the governor said in their various states, in their civil servants sector, they can't pay. There's trouble. They are, and the gap is if eventually they are forced. It is. That means the same road they've been doing will still continue because they wouldn't pay.
Hi guys, it's your girl Mac right here, and you are watching IBrandTV.
Mr. Proko Doctor and keep IBrandTV.
Hi guys, it's going Holly.
My name is Akachukwu.
And I
Keep on watching iBrand.
I'm 4. I'm a singer-songwriter, and keep watching IBrandTV.
IBrandTV. Watching this. Watch it.
I'm Kemi saying shout out to iBrandTV. This
Hi guys, it's your girl Naomi Mac right here. What?
Hi.
Hi.
This is Ambrose Akachukwu.
It's Monica Oga here with Project Film West Africa 4. I'm a singer. I love you.
Guys, we'll keep watching iBrand.
And social media. Make the choice that keeps
Hypertension is for cardiovascular diseases and raise standing the burden and resource. Living with blood pressure is assessed at 50 health.
And back, thank you so much for staying with us. And this is the point where sit back, relax, and relive all the gist as it went down during the weekend. Past week, and we have Didi.
say it.
I don't understand.
That's the what the economy
That doesn't
says.
mean for my people, then you don't.
All right.
I'm so glad.
Our first stop today is Akure. Now, activist Yemi has called out operatives of the finance patrons in Akure, Ondo State. According to the tweet on his X handle, that happened on Friday night, and it's that the officers destroyed the CCTV cameras after beating sticks It revealed that the robbers seized the phones of the victims before bundling them into. It went further to release videos of the injuries the EFCC officers inflicted on to act quickly on the matter. Meanwhile, the EFCC released a statement yesterday saying away were internet fraudsters. Then another statement released yesterday, family Ogurum, that was also bundled away, that was having his bachelor's bridegroom among 50 suspected in that are correct be having in another 2 a.m. They discharged us, attack everyone, including the phones of all the ladies, and took them away. They destroyed and scattered items to the club. Additionally, they carried out a random mass arrest. How do you justify this brutal assault? They attacked the Sulan club as fraudsters' hideouts. If the state authorities are not standing up to speak out for their citizens, Accra nightlife will be gone in a jiffy. More assaults and more invasion looms. Another reaction. Official EFCC and the carrying out duty. Arrest Yahaya Bello is so much difficult for them to achieve, but intimidate small boys, their balls will become hard. You see who will pay for all the damages wreaked by your officer. Another reaction, confirm armed robbery, and they do this because they always get away with it. Not this time, I pray. And this is not this robbery, period. Let's just say those who are supposed to protect us now kidnap and rob us. Uche, how do you react to this?
And now let me do here, so I'll react. I said that of official EFCC staff. How do you, I mean, I want to believe that they were acting on intelligence, so they were that this is a hideout for fraud. Good, innocent fine. Yes, I am not the professional. Okay. Before you tag me a fraudster, give me the opportunity to tell you whether I am or not. If you have your proof, then use it and arrest. Warrant. And if somebody sues now, this will be a problem. Let's not even start pointing fingers and shooting stray bullets, because people who have gone rogue in this country, there is the responsibility of EFCC to arrest them, but no, they aren't in custody. We don't even know where they are. We don't. But you go around state by state, targeting people's children who make legitimate living fraudsters. That is so sad.
Right.
It is so sad.
There's a video of one of the ladies that was assaulted. The first, the injuries, that was inflicted on the ladies. My own now is fine. Let's even say, because one of the reactions said the two nightclubs that they invaded are known for fraudster hideouts. Now let's say, okay, you went there because you were given information. Why are you flogging and beating the ladies? They were beaten mercilessly, and I think they were asked to like pull off their clothes.
I saw videos, and it's really painful.
And they actually bit them on their skin. For me, this is actually robbery. To be honest, let's just see the truth. This is robbery. I've had issues with EFCC before. I've seen the way EFCC invade. Darling, it's very traumatizing.
I think an average Nigerian living in Nigeria, I've seen how they operate, and it's very unprofessional.
Now imagine the bridegroom that they pack.
So what did
his wedding on Saturday?
What did not happen?
Imagine what the bride is going through, and once you enter, trust me, you will spend at least 3 months. If you do not spend at all, spend at least
You know why it's paining me? Because it feels like these guys are above the law. Like there's nobody that can.
Said you hire Bailey to do tumbon. They've not gone to tomorrow. They said
They
it's
don't.
running. Tomorrow they are debunking that.
And the intelligence them about your higher.
Well, we hope the authorities in Ondo State actually, you know, bring out the statements and curb all of this. Because at the end of the day, podcasts to engaging in sexual activities with our dogs as a result of addiction stemming from past has taken our own life. During a podcast episode hosted by Nollywood actress Abiola, she recounted being abused at a young age and detailed various instances of exploitation that followed, which she believes contributed to her addiction. Her face was blurred throughout the podcast episode. However, in a short video, Adebayo revealed the news that the woman had taken her own life. Let's take a look at some of the reaction to the story. Said she could have just put out a statement to relay this information, but instead, camera and ring lights to form engagement out of the rather unfortunate situation. Funny. Another reaction said, according to reports, she committed suicide before the video was out. Immediately after the interview, she left and killed herself in public. Instead of interviewing the girl should have been brought up for counseling and therapy, which would have been more helpful for her. Uche, do you agree to any of the reactions? First of all, should they have conducted the interview? Should they have put it out online?
You know, everybody wants to do our job these days.
Right.
Everybody wants to be a journalist. Everybody wants to conduct interviews. It's so sad.